Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Huskers will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense making their way on the field today. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. And I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shovel pass, caught. The shovel pass complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Of course, we're going to see an elite wide receiver who's had a spectacular season. Kirk, defenses have tried to stop him, but this guy's production has put him very much in the Heisman conversation. That's how good he is.
Yeah, massive numbers every single week. Do a nice job of getting him the ball, not just downfield, but we've seen his ability to make plays after the catch. To me, that's really what separates him from the rest of the top receivers.
Make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Moves out of the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Nelson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Raiola. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's an out route, the catch made. Ball scooped up on the defense. Now here he goes. Breaks free.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the defense, scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their all.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before. This guy could do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Makes the grab. It's Hansen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pitch made on the left side. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up.
10, Nebraska.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but that brings up a fourth down. Nittany Lions will have to hunt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Pulls it in. It's Hansen. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Huskers pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Hansen.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Caught quickly. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Dropping back. It's Raiola. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
He's looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. But O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass rush swarming him again. The clock is still running. Have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's in the clear. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass, it's Wyola. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This time, a completion. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Thrown to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Wyola. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive. 25. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with this football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Pass rush closing in. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw him behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pocket breaking down, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by your quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for a 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He mixed it up with a run. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Breaks into open space. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets past the 35. Breaks into the clear. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Hanson. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Caught by the receiver. Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. It's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Bringing it out, it's Martin. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. And there's the handoff. A change of direction. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw in.
The pass rush gets home. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on 4th down.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep down the left side. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. Guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
To the air, it's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.